Hey y'all, I'm up in Pigeon Forge at the Super Chevy Show, and we've slipped out with my buddy Bradley. Bradley's the one that's got the twin-turbo supercharged Camaro that everybody either loves or hates, and he's got a pickup truck that's going to be, I'm afraid, the same thing, either love it or hate it. It's a 1965 Chevy twin superchargers. Kind of the same thing, that he just wanted to build a truck that draws a lot of attention, and it sure does. So anyways, let me get this camera turned around, and we'll talk to Bradley about it. Bradley, how are you, brother?
Hey man, what's going on?
Now, man, tell me about, I know about this pickup truck. I've been chasing it for a year. When we shot the Camaro, you said, you ought to see my pickup truck, and I've been dreaming about it, man.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it.
65, you know, I bought the thing, it was just a cab and a frame. It come to me in boxes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ground up type deal.
It was a real basket case.
It was, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But it's a driver.
Right.
You know what I mean? It may look crazy. It's just a driver.
The Camaro now it's a trailer queen. We'll tell everybody that. That's no big deal. Yeah. But this, look at the wear on the tires, guys. Bradley drives this one. He just took us for a ride in it, so you get to ride in this one too. What motor is all that bolted to?
It's 355.
355.
Yeah, 8-to-1 Speed Pros, Eagle crank, Eagle rods. You know, the normal run-of-the-mill stuff. You know, no big deal.
Right.
No big thing. You know.
And then what size are those superchargers?
Those are 6s.
Yeah?
Those are 6s, yeah. And
what do you bolt one on top of each other, or are they two bottoms?
I'm going to explain.
Yeah, please do.
Not a problem, not a problem. This is the way this thing is set. This is the end frame of the supercharger. The rotors are bolted to this end frame, all right? You adjust, you set the tolerance on the rotors on the bottom side of any blower, all right? Okay, and you do that with these dowel pins right here. You understand what I'm saying? The end frame is set with these dowel pins, you feel me?
Yeah.
All right, if I was to take all the bolts loose here and take the end frame and slide it out of the top case, I could, if the tolerance is, you know, they're set the same, I could literally slide it right back in the bottom. Instead of setting the tolerances up on the bottom side of the blower, I set it up on the intake side. In other words, on the bottom, on this side of it.
All right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The only difference between this blower and this blower, the case is upside down and turned around. Backwards. This is actually the back of the case.
But the insides are all,
they're identical.
It's just like a double deck blower, basically. It's the
same thing.
One blows into the other and blows into the motor.
The only reason that I turned this upside down and spun it around is because the bolt patterns on these superchargers are offset. I could get the bolt patterns to match up that way.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
All right. So, you know, it's the same thing. I didn't think it looked right. I didn't like it myself, you know, to just stack them, you know what I mean? Put a big plate or whatever. I just felt like this is the way I wanted to do it. No big deal.
No, it works out.
The top blower is 6% under, and the bottom blower is 3% under.
Okay.
All right. So, you know, there it is. It ratchets when it's cold. This here, if you just stomp it, it will ratchet. You know what I mean? You can hear it, and if you do it too much, it'll tear the belt all to hell. Because these guys are going to, you know, talk about how the bottom blower doesn't have enough teeth. Right. You know, hitting the pulley, whatever. All right. Well, to explain that to them, these belts they have nylon in them, and it's just like a nylon cord. If you take a lighter to it and you put it up to it, what's it do? It draws up. Right. The hotter this belt gets, the tighter it gets. Okay. You feel me? So, you know, it's not a Kevlar belt, it's just an off-the-shelf belt. Right. So the more I run it, the tighter this belt gets. I got you. That keeps me from ratcheting. And anyway, like I say, man, it's kind of like compound boosting, like everybody else talks about, so on and so forth. And you know, I'm just pressing.
But it wasn't necessary, because we talked in the truck when we were riding. It wasn't necessarily to get more performance out of the truck. It was just to make it different.
Yeah, no. You can I can do just as much, if not, I could actually do more with just one. Right. You know, just like the Camaro, I could do more with just turbos than I ever could that one blower. Right. Simple, you know. And to let the guys know about that deal. Right. This is the same injector that I have on the red car. They're aluminum injectors. They're Gerardo's. All right. The bottom of that injector has been it's been welded. There's not a plate in between the two. The bottom of the injector has been welded shut. I got you. All right. No air can come through this injector and go in that motor. Okay. It has to go out the pipes to feed the turbo. I got you. You feel me? So it still comes in, but it feeds the turbos. That's all it does is feed the turbos. And then the turbos feed the supercharger. Through the plenum right here. I got you. Yes. If you look under here, you see there's holes. You see those holes right there?
Move your finger. Yeah, I do see those now, yeah.
That hole is so this motor can breathe with the butterfly shut, because the way this is actually a fuel injection hat. So the tolerances are real tight. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If I was to shut these off, the motor couldn't breathe. There wouldn't be no air. So I have to put holes here.
I got you.
We get back to the red car, look up under there, man. You're not gonna see no holes, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just the way, you know, it's the way the thing works. If I had holes in the other one, then no, it wouldn't.
It bypassed the turbos then. Yeah, right. But you sealed all that off. And that's always been my argument. Because I know you personally, and I know you're a smart enough man with enough resources that motor is built right to work. And it was never built to get you more performance. Again, it's just who turbocharged, twin turbocharges a Camaro and a Supercharger and nitrous.
Well, I'm not the only one that's ever done it.
No, you're not. But I'm saying it draws a lot of attention when you do it.
Yeah, that's all.
So, cool.
No big deal.
Yeah, now let's get to looking at this truck. Now that we got everybody straight on the Camaro, what color is this?
It's a Sheffield gray. It's a Kenworth color, 2000 Kenworth.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome, man. Have you changed any of the front suspension or anything on this?
No, all I've done is I've upgraded disc brakes.
Okay.
I did that using a later model chassis as far as like the early 80s style truck uses the same style chassis, or the late 70s style truck. I just put that K-member underneath, which converts into disc brakes. The chassis is all factory, you know what I mean? It rides, it drives like an old truck, you know what I mean? It's got the play, you know,
But that's what you wanted. Yeah. A driver. Something you can hang your window, arm out the window and just cruise. Yeah. I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
Now I was asking you about that. You said that when it's running, when it's idling, it runs about 180.
Yeah, about 180.
And then down the road, it'll run about 160.
Well, now, you know, when we stretch it out like we did, you know, it'll drop down. It cools itself. I mean, the cooling system, obviously, it works like it's supposed to.
Right. Have you run this on a drag strip or anything?
No. I've got a drag car. I got all that.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
So yeah, and you were telling me you got a car that you do run on a drag strip. You're building to run on a drag strip. Yeah.
Building one,
Yeah. That's not these. These are show cars. This is a driver. The Camaro's a show car. Yeah. So get off Bradley. I told y'all, he knows what he's doing. You know.
No big deal. I like all the comments, good and bad. They're all good, man.
Sure.
Absolutely.
He knows what he's doing, guys. And you may not understand it. I can't explain it to you, but trust me when I tell you, guys that have this kind of resources and they do these kind of projects, 9 times out of 10, they know what they're doing. This truck is cool, man. And it's a driver. I don't hear anybody complaining about it being a trailer queen, because this one's not. We'll take a ride in it. Not down the drag strip. Don't be thinking all that. Man, look at all that. Stainless. That is awesome, brother. I like how you put the Chevrolet emblem up in front, too. That's cool. Did you do all this work yourself? No. Who built it for you?
Donnie Gibbs Race Cars in Mooresville. Donnie Gibbs Jr.
Right.
He did all the aluminum work and stuff, you know. It's the same thing I told you. I said, man, I like to have this, you know, here and that there, and, you know, bow tie. You know, we had to actually extend his bead roller so we could get the bow tie deal in there. You know, stuff like that. You know, the truck was, I had originally traded this truck for a 55 Chevrolet. I got the truck, tubbed the truck, traded it to another guy that wanted it for a 55 Chevrolet, which is one of my grandfather. I just here, you know, and he built that, right? But then this guy come up, he painted it, and, you know, at that point, you know, it was one of them deals where here we are, you know, I kind of lost interest. Would you like to have it back? So that's when I got it back. That's when I did, you know, aluminum.
That's when you finished it all up.
Yeah, and all that stuff.
Now you haven't changed the body anyway. Now it's chopping it or anything like that. Yeah.
No, that's
cool.
None of that.
And then John Force, Ashley Force, and Corey Anderson? Greg Anderson. Greg Anderson.
Yeah.
Some famous drag stars have signed that. Now I love this truck, man. What size wheels are you running on it?
Those are 15 by 15s.
Okay.
Yeah, wheels. Yeah, 15 by 7 on the front.
Right. No, I love it.
The truck's kind of heavy. I don't really want to put too small a tire on the front.
No, I agree. I think that's kind of small, to be honest with you. Yeah. Driving the spur, especially, you know.
Width-wise, I want to get a print.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I could probably stand to put a little bigger tire on the front.
Right.
I like it. It does good.
you? Bradley, that's a cool truck, brother. Thanks so much for giving me a ride and letting me look at it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much. Folks, there you go. What did I say? It's a 67? 65 Chevy pickup truck. Twin superchargers on it. All for the right reasons, just because. So, anyways, hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya.
You can smell the rubber. I hope they don't run